on me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's commentary. So before we just get straight into it, basically, guys, earlier on today I was playing football with the lads, and pretty much I accidentally booting someone's foot, and then I don't know what the hell I did to my foot, guys, but it just really hurt, and so I decided to go kind of volume, more form focused today instead of just how I'd normally go. So let's just get straight into it. So the first exercise I did was squats. Now on the squats, guys, I was focusing on trying to reach that 90 degrees. I did 5 sets of that, with first 2 sets being about 12 to maybe 15-ish reps, and then 8 to 9 reps for the second 2 sets, and then the last one I did 4 reps with 50 kg on each side. That is like quite, I think that's nearly a PR, guys. I think the highest I've done with 50 kg is probably about 5, so it was close to nearly hitting a PR, sort of. Actually, no, really. Need 2 more reps in now. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Let's just get straight into the next exercise. So, next exercise I did was leg press. Now, on the leg press, I focused on squeezing on my quads, as that is one of my goals with being this new kind of bulk. I want to grow my quads like a lot. I want to grow my quads, I want to grow my lats, I want to grow my arms. They're kind of like my gains. Like, I grew my chest. My chest used to be like my old goal for it, but I feel like I've kind of grown that out, if that makes sense, guys. So now I'm kind of moving on to like other things such as lats, arms, etc, etc. So anyway, next exercise after that was the hamstring curl, and on the hamstring curl I kind of focused on the negative, which is basically same thing as saying that I'm focusing on the squeeze, if that makes sense. So focus on the squeeze for about 5 sets, performing this exercise very, very slowly, guys. Like, pretty much this video isn't even sped up, guys, so basically what you're seeing here is literally how slow I was going for about 5 sets. So yeah, I don't really think there's anything I need to say more on that exercise. It's kind of machine work in it, so it's not really something you can easily adapt, like, oh, I'm going to focus on this day or this today, if you know what I mean. So after that I did quad extensions, guys, but I was an idiot and completely blanked out and completely forgot to record the sets. So I apologise for that. But basically, yeah, I did 4 sets on that, and I pretty much did the same sort of thing. I'm kind of focused on the negative, but I was kind of more focusing on getting the proper tense squeeze on my quads. So that's what I did there, guys, for pretty much the whole leg workout. The last thing I did was calf raises. I did 8 sets of that on the leg press, focusing on the squeeze, trying to push my calf up as much as I can, and then trying to squeeze it as I come back down, if that makes sense, guys. So that's literally the workout for today, guys. It was quite a tough one. I mean, I wasn't really feeling like day, but I did it anyway, guys, because that's how you're going to make gains, by doing things when you don't want to do them. So anyway, see you guys in the next clip. Alright, what's going on, guys? So basically, as you just saw there, leg day workout was pretty good. I decided to leave this clip until tomorrow to record, but basically for a while I've been wanting to just kind of sit down and talk to you guys, so this is kind of what I'm doing here, because something has just been kind of bugging me, and just something in me is just kind of been wanting to make kind of a talk about success and motivation, etc, etc. I don't know what it was, but just something clicked in my head and thought, I need to do something. I need to talk about this topic. So what I'm kind of going to talk about is pretty much motivation and success in general, and just go through it all, really. But you know, it annoys me how all the time I hear of like people saying they want to do this, they want to be this, I want to be a banker, I want to be an accountant or a lawyer, or not even have to be like finance kind of jobs, like any kind of job, like a personal trainer. I want to be fit, or just goals in general, guys. And then they talk about these goals, but they never actually like act on these goals, right? I mean, I'm not successful, you know, guys, but the fact is I'm in a better position compared to the people who just always talk about what they want, and that's where you guys should be. You know, it's not just me talking about, oh yes, I'm doing this, what aren't you doing? It should be that you guys are doing this too. You guys have the potential to do whatever you want with your life, and once you realise that, life just comes better. Life just becomes an easy drive. Once you realise 2 simple things, really, guys. I mean, I've been talking a lot about this to my girlfriend, because I hope my girlfriend doesn't mind sharing this, but basically she's trying to get like in the gym and trying to train stuff and diet, but she's a beginner, guys. So basically she's not used to that kind of lifestyle and etc. So pretty much, guys, I'm trying to encourage her to act on 2 things, and these 2 things can get you anywhere in life, guys. These are the 2 rules that I personally believe in to success: consistency and patience. If you're not patient, guys, you will never get anything in life. You'll never get anywhere in life. Because the fact is, patience is such a key thing. It's one of the reasons why I love bodybuilding so much. Is the fact that you have to be so patient with it. You have to keep going even though you're not seeing gains. I mean, guys, I've had the goal of 40 kg bench for about nearly a year, and I've still not even hit it. I mean, sure, I've attempted it a fair few times. I've not exactly like properly failed it, but I've not exactly been able to do it without a spotter, and that's what I want to be at, but I'm nowhere near that. I mean, sure, I've hit 35 kg for 3 reps, 37.5 for 1. See what I mean, guys? I'm closing in on it. I am closing in on that goal. And that's because I'm patient with it. I'm not giving up the moment I'm like, oh, well, I can't. You know, I've given 5 shots to 225 pounds, which is 40 kg on each side on the bench press. 5 tries? 5 tries at it. I've still not hit it. But you know what? I'm not quitting. That's the point, guys. And that's what I want to try and express to you guys, is the fact that if you're not patient with this, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get that body you want. You're never going to get that job you want. And then it's not even the patience, guys. Like, you could be the most patient guy in the world, but if you're not putting in the effort, you're never going to get anywhere. I mean, it's like knowledge, for example. You know, oh, I'm not intelligent enough. I'm not smart enough to get an A in the test. Yes, you are. Intelligence, guys, is a very low factor into what makes a person succeed. Sure, the knowledge is, yes, you need to know what you're talking about. You know, for example, one of my papers in history is medicines through history. If I don't know about the medicines in the Renaissance period or anywhere else in history, for example, then obviously I'm not gonna do well. But the fact is, there's other ways to get around it. Mental discipline, guys. You need to discipline yourself mentally to do things that you don't really want to do. You know, I mean, I've left it late, guys. I mean, my mocks are literally in 2 weeks' time, and I mean, yeah, they are mocks. You know what I mean? It's nothing, but I shouldn't have been revising from the start, guys, and that is my letdown. But you know what? Fact is, I'm doing something about that now. I've created a revision timetable. I'm following that timetable. What are you guys doing? You know? And this isn't just me saying what I'm doing. This is me trying to encourage you guys to do something. You know? Whether it's just getting that gym membership, starting off in the gym, or I don't know, exactly what I just did then, setting a revision timetable up, doing some more revision, maybe making less jokes in class, for example, listening to your teacher, doing what they say. And, you know, that's how you're going to get there. Not by whinging, being some whiner. You've got to throw yourself out there, guys. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. There's no other way else I can say it, guys, honestly. It's just, you need to do these, be consistent and be patient. And that's how you're going to get there. And if you don't, then not. And sure, you might be wondering, well, why am I going to take advice from you? What are you? But the fact is, guys, I'm 15 years old. I can lift more than the average 15-year-old. And when I'm saying the average 15-year-old, I mean the average 15-year-old who works out a fair bit. You know? I went to Body Power, guys. I spoke to Matt August. I spoke to Vitunium Physique. You know what they both said? Damn, you're in better shape than I was when I was 15 years old. You know, what does that tell you guys? I'm working towards it, you know, and, you know, sure, I'm quite tiny, you know, physique-wise or whatever, only about 143 pounds roughly, but you know what, if I keep going on that, you know what that's going to take me when I'm 17, 18, 19, something, I'm going to have the physique that I want, because the fact is, guys, I mean, this is one special thing with bodybuilding, it's not something that can be done in a week, it's not something that can be done in a month, it takes years and years and years of grinding and just thingy. You know what, right, guys? Let's take an example. So, the average person, what do they do? I mean, for example, a school kid like me, most of the kids these days, they're like, oh, I want to do better grades or something like that. Let's say that. You know, what do? They get up, they go to school, they get ready, and then go to school. I don't know why I said get up and go to school. But anyway, besides the point, they get up, they get ready, they go to school, they come back. and then they don't do anything. Sure, they do maybe the homework that's in for the next day. They don't do anything. Sleep a little less, guys. Work at something that you're passionate about. I don't know how else I can express this now, guys. So, with this said, guys, patience, consistency, how you're going to get there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this kind of talk. Something a bit different. And yeah, peace.
They telling me to take the safe route. This is the detour. Hoodie baby, you ain't seen a kid like this before him. Late night shooting for the moon like Warren. Them hits come out as soon as you hit recording. Born in America, Chevy and Ford. But these Greek ladies loving me, they saying he's foreign. Floored them, blew the crowd down by they bootstrap. Came up on the scene so quick you think we was a newscast. Well, newsflash, I can see through